Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be getting into some chickens. Hopefully you guys are ready. Alright guys, so welcome back. As you can see in front of me, we have Chicken Nostro. Right? I think I'm saying that right. Chicken Nostro. This guy I got from a loot bag, which is kind of funny. Or not a loot bag, a loot chest. And yeah, this thing says it drops eggs, but it drops cakes. I'm pretty sure it drops cakes, because there was one over here shortly after I placed it. So it drops cakes about every 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so. Pretty weird. But let's get on to what we're going to do today. We have to make some food. So if we go into our quest book, we are working towards chicken. So it's kind of funny that I actually got that chicken there. And we're going to be working towards this hearty breakfast. And there's a few steps to getting it. It's not that hard. It's just time consuming. So it is going to take a little bit of time, just mainly because we need to gather up 32 pigs. Really more than that, because yeah, we definitely need 32 pigs. But let's go ahead and breed these guys. They're all I have for right now. I'm sure they're going to spawn several pigs. Man, you are a dark pig, man. I can't even see your nose. Hard to tell what you are there. Yeah, that is a really crispy pig. Yeah, we're gonna be moving on. There's some other things we're going to need, like potatoes and stuff like that. That's why I have all this plant matter. We can easily get those things. So let's actually take a look at here. And then also we need to get our milk. So let's go ahead and get that too. I think we can do tanks or drums. I think a drum would be good. We should be able to get an iron drum, no problem. Let's get some iron. Oh, I have iron on me. Okay, so drum. I took people's advice. They said have some of your normally used items in this slot, so you don't have to keep requesting them, and it works out fine. Okay, so 2 of those. And sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. All depends. This crafting table seems like it's working for me right now, which is always a good thing. And there we go. There's our iron drum. Okay, see, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It just wants to throw it all on the ground. And yeah, not work. It's okay, we'll use a regular crafting table to make it. There's a drum. Now we're gonna need some fluid. I don't know if I have any. I don't think I don't think I do. Let's pop on into extra utilities. I have transfer nodes. I don't have any fluid ones. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make those. We will make fluid. Right, transfer nodes. Can I make this? I think I can. So there that goes. And I accidentally requested a whole bunch of them, which is never any good. Oh, we're getting our pipes, so that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so we have this all set up and ready to go. All I need to do now, I'm going to set my tank here. What I'm going to try and do is extract from this cow jar. And it works. Perfect. So now we're not limited to 8 buckets just stuck in here. This thing will fill with milk. Perfect. And we'll just have a huge storage of milk, which is going to be perfectly fine for me. Okay, I had to get some onions, by the way, from Pam's Harvest Craft. That was like one of the things that I got from the market. And that's it. That's all we really had to do to get the hearty breakfast going. Let me get out of here so the water's not so bad. So there we go. Here's the hearty breakfast and what it requires. So we're gonna need cooked pork chop. That should be pretty easy to get. Fried eggs. We have so many eggs. But we need to make some of the Pam's Harvest Craft stuff like the skillet and things like that. That's not gonna be too hard at all. Toast. So we're gonna need lots of bread, and then the butter comes from heavy cream, which is milk in a mixing bowl. Okay, so that's just a lot of crafting there. Right, and chocolate milk, which is even more milk. So we need a lot of milk. This is a milk-heavy recipe. And then we have onions and potatoes and butter. And that's going to get us potato cakes. And again with the skillet. So really all we need is a skillet. I think I can make a skillet, right? And we need bakeware. Okay. So I should be able to make those things. Let me just check here. Bakeware. Should be able to request those. And for potatoes, a skillet. We should be able to request that as well. Perfect. So we already have enough here to make the bakeware. Uh-oh. It didn't want to work. There it goes. Like I said, sometimes it wants to work, sometimes it doesn't. Bakeware. Not happening today. Not happening. I am so ready to switch inventory systems. Like, I can't stand this indexer anymore. It is literally bothering me that much. Alright, so here we go. Now we can throw this in here. And now we have a skillet. Okay, so that makes life a little bit easier. We have some stuff going on here. So all we needed was a skillet for that. The chocolate milk, though. We need cocoa beans. So I'm going to take the one cocoa bean I guess I have. And jungle wood logs. And we're just going to make a little farm for these guys. We can do that right here. Since we're doing everything in this one area, it's all going to go away eventually anyways. So there's no need for me to really rush this. Can I instantly grow them? I can. Perfect. So this makes it a lot easier. And then we can have this in no time. Especially since we can grow them instantly with plant matter. They seem to grow pretty fast anyways. We almost have enough already. And then salt, we have tons of salt. I know that's something else that's needed. We have tons of that. So I'm not too concerned there. Everything else we can pretty much get with the plant matter. And my goal is to get to the chickens by the end of the day. So get to the chickens today. I think we will be just fine. Let me actually get a chest. I will take you gold chest. There's so much gold. Perfect. And that's where I'm going to store some of my cooking stuff that is required for today's episode. By the way, let's go check on our pigs. I think it's about that time, right? Can they breed again? Yes, they can. Perfect. So then, by the time we come back next, we should have even more. Okay. So we have all that done. So now, let's worry about this chocolate milk. So all it is buckets. Do you get your bucket back? That is what I wonder. So what is this thing? This is a pressing machine. That's for soy. Fresh milk. You get that. It turns... Okay, 1 bucket turns into 4 fresh milk. That's probably not a bad thing to do. Yeah, 1 bucket equals fresh milk. Let's see. It will probably consume our bucket. No. Oh, that made it so much easier. I thought it was going to consume our bucket there. Nope. So we need a bunch of this. So yeah, I'm going to spend some time crafting up some of these things, and hopefully we can get to the chickens here soon. Alright, so I just made this presser. It looks like this. Let me kind of demonstrate here. This is what it looks like, and it's pretty easy to make. I want to see, does this thing run without power? I need to get soybeans, so that's something I need. So I need to grab me an emerald. I need to find soybeans in here, wherever my... There it is. So, I don't know exactly where soybeans are located. Or what they even look like, to be honest. But I think that'll probably be the better way to go. I'm gonna guess they're green. Dark green. Just like the plant. Let's see. Yeah. Looks almost the same texture as okra. It's one of these. One of these will be it. There it is. Soybean. Okay. So we have the soybean. And we should be able to plant this and duplicate this a whole bunch. See where this leads. Okay, so it does work without power, which is awesome. But how much does it actually produce? Okay, so it produces grain bait and it produces tofu. Sweet, so I don't have to wait like forever. So I can use a mixture of tofu and the milk. Okay. So to make soy milk, we just need to put the tofu back in here and we get a chance of getting, I guess, both of those. Or we get both of them in return. So that's not that bad. So yeah, I can just get a few more of these. And pretty much we're just waiting. I had to make a mortar and pestle and a saucepan because we're fixing to craft all of this stuff up. So let me go ahead and grab me a couple more buckets. I'm still converting all of this stuff. So as you can see, I'm out. And then I also put a trough inside my pig farm over here. So that way they automatically breed themselves. I don't have to worry about it. They'll keep pigs in here. They'll keep duplicating. They'll do their thing. As you can see, I can draw them over here. But none of them should be able... Well, I guess they can. Never mind. I guess the thing doesn't auto-breed them. I thought it was supposed to do that. Well, I'll have their food in there just in case, so I don't have to carry it in my inventory. Yeah, as you can see, I'm getting quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 right now. I would say 2 more breeding cycles, I'll have enough. I'll have 32 for sure. And that shouldn't take very long at all. I'm actually speeding their growth rate up because I've been making a lot more carrots. So the more I click on those little pigs, the faster they'll grow. And that's a good way of doing that. So if you want to get pigs fast, this is how you do it. So as you can see, their time on there says 8. If I keep clicking on it, it's going to go down to like a minute. You want to get it down to a minute. It's probably the best thing you can do. And you can also get their breed time down. Or not their breed time, their growth time, sorry. I don't think you can knock their breed time down, no. Only their growth time. And the more you do that, the quicker you're going to have adults. I don't think you want to wait 15 minutes. At least I don't want to wait 15 minutes. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. And we're fixing to start crafting some stuff. So let's go ahead and get that done. Now that we have like a bunch of tofu and stuff like that. Let's take this. We're going to need 32. 32 of the cocoa dust. I think that's what it is, cocoa powder. It's going to make 32 of those. That'll get us some chocolate milk. That's pretty much all this is doing. So this will get us chocolate milk. And that's why we need a lot of these buckets. As you can see, there's all of our chocolate milk. How cool is that? All right. Let's go and search the breakfast again. And then the toast. We're waiting on butter. Like, it requires so much milk. Let's see. That's why I started the tofu. So the toast requires butter, and the potatoes require butter as well. So that means either 64 milk or you split your milk between tofu and tofu. So we have 34. Let me go ahead and split that up. Take all that out. And put the tofu in there. And actually, I'm going to eat one of the tofu. That'll add to something I've ate. Also, I'll eat a soybean. I really need to be eating as much things as possible because once you hit 50 different things eaten, like this stuff, whatever this is, it'll eventually help you out and give you an extra heart. So that's something to worry about. Okay, so I have 24 fresh buckets of milk. I should be pushing pretty close to having enough to complete this. There's 32. Okay, so that means we can make butter. So let's start worrying about butter. So that's going to require salt, a saucepan, and heavy cream. So we need a mixing bowl. I don't think I made a mixing bowl. But we are about to make one. Just need a stick. Please craft, even though I don't think it will. No. It keeps doing that. Ugh. Thank you, extra utilities. Oh well. There we go. I was excited. Did I just make a bowl? No. I made my mixing bowl. Okay, so we have that. We'll take our salt. Mixing bowl goes in here. We get all the heavy cream. And heavy cream with the salt. And we're missing something else. Salt, or we need the saucepan. So there we go. Heavy cream, saucepan, salt. I guess butter. And the tofu recipe is a little bit different. But we have the soy milk. So it's slowly working. Let's go ahead and get back into this. What is that? I thought that was... Okay, yeah, it works like this way. Okay, heavy cream. Even more heavy cream. There's just a few different ways you can make all this stuff. Just gotta keep that in mind. There's 4. It goes so... It's got... the times on it, it's so weird. So this, with the mixing bowl... We're like almost there. Like the more we do this, the more we're going to eventually have. $58. Just a few more to go. And we should have this in the bag. We're going to have chickens before you know it, guys. And then we could start like mass producing items. What am I doing? It's a mixing bowl. There we go. I think that's it. I think that's all we need. And we add that with the salt. And there we go. I don't think we can eat the heavy cream, right? It's a crafting recipe. No. Okay, so we have the butter. Now we need to do some of the toast. So toast is just your bread and butter and bakeware, which we have the bakeware. I just need to make toast. And I think we should have enough after this. We're close to it. It'll get us close to 32. Oh wait, bread recipes changed. Forgot about that. Bread. We need to make dough. Oh, I totally forgot about this. Okay. So that requires flour, which we get, okay, from here. Okay. We can do that. We can do that. It's not a big deal. The only thing we're going to need is some water. Okay, so I'll put 32 in here. How to get 32 flour. And then we're going to have to worry about more salt. Which is okay, because we have salt over here. Actually, over here. We have a whole bunch of salt. And how's our pigs doing? How's our pigs doing over here? Are you breeding for me? Okay. They're doing good. All right. Back to this. There we go. Let's get the dough. All right, so all we need is some water buckets. That should be easy enough to get. I'm pretty sure you do it the same way. You just craft your water bucket. Yeah. You just have to do this a lot. Yep, that's going to get old. Just over and over again. All right, so I'm going to craft this up and I'll be back. All right, so now that that's done, it should be a little bit easier for us. And we got to head all the way back to where our area is at. I have been checking on the pigs. And here we are. Okay. So now I should have everything to be able to craft this, the dough up. Right? I think so. 32. Technically 32. 32. And was this mixing? Yeah, dough. There we go. And then we need bakeware. And there's the bread. Awesome. That was a little more difficult than it needed to be. And then bakeware and butter on the bread. That'll give us toast. And then potatoes, we need the onions. 32 of them. Because who doesn't like baked potatoes and onions, man? Or not baked potatoes, fried potatoes. It's pretty much how you make fried potatoes. It's saying potato cakes, but yeah, I call them fried potatoes. Some onions, some butter. Had that last night, actually. Alright, so here we go. And butter. And one thing, what am I missing? Onions. Potatoes. Where's my potatoes? Did I not ever get potatoes? You know what? We're going to have to do a search. So let's get one of them. It is strung all over the place. Okay. This should be enough plant matter to get us more potatoes. All he needs 32, right? That's plenty. Okay. Was it? No, it was raw potatoes, pretty sure. Okay, and bakeware, right? Or pan. Skillet. Yeah. And that's it. I think we're done. I think we have everything for the breakfast. Oh, no, we need eggs. That's right. That was the best timing ever. Chicken. Best timing ever. See, I need to make some fried eggs. Sorry, chicken, but that's just how it rolls. So I'll just get. I think it'll probably stack in 16, even though it stacks in here funny. It should give me 16 of them. I should honestly just go looking myself, and I'm sure I have tons over here. Just laying around. Every time I come over here, there's so many eggs from all the animals. Oh yeah, and we also need our pork. How's our pork doing? Yeah, it's not doing so great. I might have to wait for that, but that'll be it. That'll be it. After we're done, we'll just be waiting on pork. Because we literally have everything else. So there's 16 more. And we'll get a few more. And what was that? That was just the skillet, right? Skillet and eggs. Get you some fried eggs. All right. And there's that. And that'll give me some fried eggs to actually eat. Yeah, they do pretty good on hunger. So we'll get this down where we have 32 of them. And perfect. So the only thing left to do is to get these chickens, or not the chickens, get these pigs nice and bred. Get them guys going. So we have some pork, man. Gotta get some cooked pork going. All right, so I have a lot of pigs here. As you can see, I can get them all to follow me. They are constantly breeding. Like, there's so many of them now. It didn't take very long to get here. Like, this thing is auto-breeding them, so I can kind of leave that in there to let it do its job. But now we have to kill the guys. So, yeah. Cover your eyes if you're sensitive to this kind of stuff, but we gotta do it. So let's get these guys. I do have luck 1, so hopefully I get several pork chops per pig. Because that's exactly what I want. I didn't really need 32 pigs, but I do need all the pork chops I can get. I'm at 23. Sorry, babies. I didn't mean to. I don't want to hurt you. Because you're not going to give me anything for my effort. Oh, there we go. 32. Perfect. And I'm pretty sure they need to be cooked. Let me just take a look. I was trying to put lapis on my thing to get it up higher, but it didn't really work that well. So let's go ahead and go back to breakfast. And let's see, this is cooked, right? Cooked pork chops? Okay, just making sure. Just making sure it was cooked before I started cooking them. And there we go. So I'll leave that in here for a second, and it should be done here soon. All right, so everything's cooked up, and I think we're just about ready to go. I have my cooked pork chop. I have my potatoes, toast, eggs, and chocolate milk. And I think that's everything. By the way, I did end up doing this. I almost forgot to mention that. I noticed it when I had it in my my search. I ended up setting this up. So I have, let's go up here. I just have this going right through the floor, and what this is just a HV connector on this side and on the bottom. And what you do is you right click the connector with your hammer, and it turns this into a feed through insulator, which allows you to feed your cable through it. And it's the only time that you can actually connect connector to connector to connector to connector. So you can do it this way if that's what you want to do. And I have it running down into here, and it's just running into this. I had to put this here because it would not connect due to this block. So this guy is actually keeping up, and I upped the tick rate to 250 ticks. And yeah, it seems to be doing a pretty good job. And I noticed I'm getting yellorium and uranium, which is stuff that I don't even have access to yet. So having yellorium right from the start is going to be pretty nice. So especially when we unlock some of that stuff. But I think we have everything to be able to craft this, right? Everything? Breakfast? We have everything. I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and craft this and send it in. Unfortunately, we won't be able to eat one, but I mean, we have 32 of them, and that means we unlock chickens. So all I need is the bee collector. I think we have all the stuff for the bee collector, though. I hope. We're going to find out. I've had it running nonstop since I've been playing. I have 17. So I would say I have enough. What does it take to make the bee collector jar? Because the bees was the hardest part of it. Okay, so just glass, quartz, and slabs, right? Glass, quartz, and slabs. And I think we can easily make all that. Let me just get some slabs just in case I don't have any. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing crafted. I think that should work, right? That should get us quite a few, at least of the quartz because that's all I need. I just need the quartz. And I guess this doesn't count as a slab, right? Is that what's going on? I'll find out here in a second. Yes, this magenta stained wood does not count. Okay. That's understandable. We'll just throw some wood in here as well. And we'll get some of that going. I mean, we don't need very much. We only need like a slight few. And boy, am I excited to unlock chickens. I haven't done that since Sky Factory. And it was fun during Sky Factory, so. So there's our slabs. And we got a bee jar. There's 9. I think we only need 8. But we'll get another one just to see what they do. I don't really know what they do. But we got it now. So, manually detect. Claim. Guys, we unlock chickens. That's weird. Is this... Should have unlocked chickens, though. There's chickens. Oh, boy. Boy, do we have a lot ahead of us with chickens. That is going to be super fun, and my goal is to try and get as much automated as I can. So, can you, like, use this to put a bee in it or something? Okay, so you can. You can put a certain bee in here. What bees do I have that I would want to put in there? We can put an Eldritch Princess. Or is it like... Is it drones or something like that? I don't know anything about this. Okay. So you can put drones in there. And it just like shows you what they are? Oh, and they put bees. Okay, I see like the bees are like flying around. So like the bees come out of this thing. Okay, so it consumed that drone basically. Same with this. Does the, I thought I seen bees coming out of it. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know. That looks pretty neat, though. It is just, you know, just kind of hanging out there. Doing its thing. Yeah, that's what the bee jar does. It's kind of interesting. But man, what do we need to do to get into chickens? So, first thing we need to do is get a chicken catcher. Okay? Chicken catcher. Is it just a part of the chickens mod, or is it its own thing? It's its own thing. It's part of Roost. Oh, that's right. Roost is the, like the main chicken mod. Let me actually get all this stuff out of here. We gotta send all this back. Then we can request. I wish you could cancel requests, because I forget that I do that sometimes. I just click shift just because. Okay, there's that. So this is a chicken catcher. The chicken catcher allows you to turn chickens into items. Oh. How interesting. Oh no. We have the spam again. I'm gonna set these down again. I broke them last time. When I was building, they were just in the way, and I was like, I'm not even dealing with this, so I just threw them away. I might actually eat these, though. I need to eat them. I don't remember that one being a red velvet cake. I don't remember that cake. Or I don't remember the cheesecake either. Oh well. So yeah, this turns them into items, which is kind of interesting. And then we have breeding chickens and we have roosts. So if this works the way it used to work, which it looks like a lot has changed, so we have a long ways to go. It says you can put up to 16 chickens of the same type in the, and tiers. So it has to be the same type and tier in the roost to have them generate resources in them. Okay. So that's your place that it generates resources, which would be good for the quartz chickens, even though I've had them setting on top of here. This also works, but yeah, it's like early game. Okay, so, I mean, the first thing we can try out is a quartz chicken, maybe. So we have a quartz chicken. And we should be able to make a roost, right? So a chicken roost requires hay bales. And I actually just put away... No, I didn't. I have it right here. So hay bales. And we're also going to need wood. Which I don't have. Of course. But I should have everything else for this. And hopefully it'll let me make it in this crafting table. That is so frustrating. Will it work? It did. Or did it? Why did it give me 5 wood back? Because it didn't work. Oh boy. Anyways, this is the roost. And I'm pretty sure you can put hoppers underneath it. And even this hopper should work. Like a hopper such as this. Should easily work. Now let's do chest. We'll just do a regular chest. And I think I'm going to have my chickens like in this sort of area. And so our first roost can go here. Chest here. We'll just run a hopper to it. And basically you put the chicken in here. And over time, this chicken is going to produce a couple different things. That is really cool. I'm so glad they did this because you know what? Having 16 of your chicken entities in the world can get overwhelming FPS wise. So you would basically drop in frames. This is a very good thing. I'm glad they did that. Does it move any? It's just stationary. Okay, yeah, it's just like a model. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know if there's any way to speed it up. Doesn't look like it. I was going to say maybe giving it seeds might actually speed it up a little bit. But this guy, we actually got him. He looked like this. And you can actually place them in the world. And as you can see, 45 minutes. It like reset his timer. Now it says 31 minutes. It's like, that's weird. Does it change it every time? 49 minutes. 39 minutes. 38 minutes. 29 minutes. Does that change his reset timer? So it's different? I don't know. It's a tier 5, so I think it's pretty cool. So this is just the roost. Let me see. We should be able to make... We should be able to make this. What's the roost collector? I think this is if you had like chickens out, but the chicken breeder, we have enough for this. Just need more wood. That's basically it. Then I have a seed. Let's go over here. There we go. And this guy's a little bit different. I remember the old chicken mod. You had to raise eggs, and I don't think it works that way anymore. I don't think so. But we're going to find out. So I'm going to try and grab a couple chickens. So this is just your standard chicken. I don't know exactly what the progression is supposed to be. I'm sure we'll find out. Take a look here. Okay, so smart chickens. Give a vanilla chicken a book and turn it into a smart chicken. Okay, so books. Do I have any books? I should have enough for a book. Okay, I'll do it this way. We gotta go the long route into making this stuff. Okay, we'll take this. And we'll make a book. Okay, so giving a chicken a book turns it into a smart chicken. Okay, so we have a smart chicken tier 1. Get over here. I'll take you. Okay, so that's a smart chicken. And what is it wanting us to do with the smart chicken? Oh, so we have the dyes. Okay, yeah, we have the dye chickens. So we do have eggs. So what would we call this? Blue. Is it literally called a blue egg? So yeah, it's just a regular chicken egg, and this guy will eventually... You can hatch it, but it's the best way of hatching these things. It says throwing. Is that the only way you can do it? Can't be bred. What? Wait, hold on. So, is that really the only way to get the certain chicken eggs? So let's look at our dye. We have... Don't I have some orange dye laying around? I thought I had some kind of dye. White? Get some bone meal. And I guess crafting these... Crafting these things up should work, right? Kind of clear my inventory out a little bit. Okay, so I really don't know what the smart chickens are used for. They just give you eggs, it looks like. Don't know. But we are going to make some dyed chickens. Okay, so this is this. Does it tell you? Okay, no description. Basic chicken or log chicken. So how do you get a log chicken? So you breed a regular chicken. What? Okay, chemical reactor. Tech Reborn. We have to get into Tech Reborn to make these things? No way. Oh boy, this is going to be rough. I was hoping to not have to do Tech Reborn yet. Can we... Oh, we can't make it any other way. We have to get into Tech Reborn. Oh my goodness. What about these? Can you just throw them, right? Yeah. Oh man. And we're probably not going to get a white chicken anytime soon. We just have to have a chance of getting it. Yep. Oh boy, guys. So I guess next episode we're going to be getting into Tech Reborn. There's going to be a lot of stuff. I really wish we had a better system for pulling out items than this. Now. Like, I wish we had that now for getting into Tech Reborn, because that's going to be rough getting into Tech Reborn. Oh boy. Yeah, Tech Reborn. The chemical reactor, I can't remember. I'm gonna have to take a look. I think there's each block has its own guide. And hopefully it's not that bad. I mean, we just need the chemical reactor. Right? Was that all it was? And it requires EU? I don't think that's right. It's not EU. It should require RF. I think. If it requires EU, I don't know. Other than its own machines. Looks like it requires Invar. It requires 2 extractors and a compressor. Basic machine. We're going to need to get into making refined iron. So, not too bad. Not too bad. These guys are a little bit finicky on how they're made. We're going to have to get rubber. And rubber we get from Life Infusion. We have to get a rubber tree. So that'll be something that we'll have to work on next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please remember to give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. By the way, don't forget to check out the Discord. There's a lot going on. I highly recommend you guys all checking it out. If you haven't joined and you're not a member yet, it's free. Come on, guys. It's free. Join the conversation. Hop on there. It's a wonderful app. If you guys have never used Discord, I highly recommend it. You can download it on your phone. It's just a really nice way to join a community and get to talking. So anyways, like I said, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.